60 heartbeats per minute. So that's how you know you're like burning like cholesterol and fat, things that help you in your workouts. You don't want to be over that because then you might actually burn up your heart and it can actually be unhealthy for you. So you want to stay in a range where you're not overexerting yourself to the point of dehydration and things. And those are some of the techniques we used in our workout today. As I had to take those heart rates, I want to make sure that they're not over or under, so that you know that you're still pushing yourself, but you're not doing it too much. Just out of your comfort zone to where you're growing. And cadence, I taught you about the pedaling, and you keep track of how many reps per minute you do. So I can also teach you things about like when you're actually riding, they're really beneficial to your workout, like when you're climbing a hill or doing things. And it really helps like when you're on a real bike, when you're gear changing and doing different things. And it helps on a stationary bike as well if you're a native rider. Whereas most of you probably don't ride so much in your off time. It's kind of a new thing. Someone can say that's new. You ever learned that? Or about cadence? Yeah, you know, I've heard about it. So, what are some things that you maybe didn't like about today? Is there anything that you changed? Maybe more general activities, like instead of just writing, like something might come there.
I thought the brakes were a little long, like the breathers.
The brakes were? That's probably me because I'm out of shape. So I think it'd be kind of weird if I was like slacking off. You guys are like working really hard, but I'll do that next time for sure. You guys have any other comments or anything you'd like to share? You're doing really good. How do you guys feel like, what happened? How do you feel like this is helping you? Or any benefits or anything you'd like to add?
That was good.
Is it? Yeah? Yay! And it's, so since you wanted more sprints and stuff, do you say that it might not really fulfill your goals for the day in your workout? No, it's just more endurance. So it's still the same workout. Okay, thank you guys for today. That's all. Thanks for your cooperation. In my spinning class yesterday, we talked about some goals. I had the class set their goals before we began the actual session. And we went over some things that we talked about seated versus standing positions on the bicycle so that they could understand better movement position on their bikes, like moving side to side and stuff a lot helps them, or not to move side to side helps them to be better on their knees and be smoother in their transition from sitting down to standing up. Helps as well to be more efficient in their pedaling and talked about different things. And I talked about having them just give me like a little nod up and down for yes or side to side for no, like if they're pushing too hard or if we need to slow down or speed up, just so that I can get communication from them during our workout, which worked out really good. And also in my introduction, I defined turns so that they could understand exactly how much to increase their resistance or decrease resistance depending on the activity during the workout that we were performing. And we covered climbs, jumps, and hovering during the workout. And the workout was pretty extensive. We did a warm-up and we did well, I don't really need to go into it too much, but we did a lot of sprints and helped them to count during their rotations, helping them keep their RPMs up so that they could
be in their burning zone a lot longer, and help to coach them through different things. And after the film, or the workout, edit, we I asked them several questions, how they did, how they felt they did, and most of them said they did pretty good. There was one girl that said she could improve by keeping her RPMs up more, pushing herself a little bit more than usual, so that she could get better cardio workout. And one guy that was there said that he wanted to have, he wanted to be out of the saddle more, not sitting down so much during the workout. So maybe I could work on that on my next routine. And there was another girl there that was a regular, and she liked the workout, and I'd been teaching the class for 3 days, and so I had a different workout every day. And so she felt pretty satisfied with that. And I asked them, what impact did this have for you? And the one girl that said that she wanted to work on her RPMs said that it really helped her in different ways. She learned some things about, when we talked about sitting and standing up, it really helped her to understand more about the bike, since she doesn't ride a bike outside of the spinning class, so she wasn't very familiar with it. And I asked, what did you learn from this, and what did you accomplish? And the other two riders weren't, like they already ride a little bit, so there wasn't much that they were learning, because one guy was training for a triathlon, so he knows some things, but they said that they did accomplish their goals for the day. And I didn't have any music in the background, just for the purpose of recording, but they were used to having music, so it kind of threw them off a little bit. But they said that, the one guy said that because of some of the things that he was thinking about, you know, the decisions that he has to make in his life, like marriage and whatnot, you know, it was kind of nice for him to be able to concentrate on what he was doing. So that was kind of cool that he had that to add to the conversation. And I asked, did today's workout help you to be a better rider? And they all said yes. I asked them what would they change for their next workout. And the one girl that had been there before said that she would, I don't remember that part, actually. But anyways, they all said that they would try harder for the next time, and make sure that they set goals for each of their workouts so that they can consistently improve, and by checking their heart rates and their cadence, which are things that they learned during their workouts. And that's it.